Hey everyone, Trevor Noah here. It's that time again, folks. Election day. This is our chance to make our voices heard. Our votes shape the future of our communities and our country. It's about healthcare, education, the economy, you name it. So let's get informed and get ready to rock the vote. Don't let anyone tell you your vote doesn't matter. Every single vote has the power to make a difference. It's our civic duty to participate in the democratic process. So mark your calendars, gather your friends and family, and let's make our voices heard on Election Day. All right, folks, let's talk about what's actually on the ballot this year. Of course, we've got the big one, the presidential election. Vice President Kamala Harris is facing off against former President Donald Trump. It's a rematch for the history books. But hold on, there's more. We're also voting for members of Congress, state legislatures, and maybe even some local officials. Plus, there might be some important issues up for a vote, like initiatives or referendums. So do your homework, people. Check out your local election website or news sources to see what's on your ballot. Okay, you're registered to vote, you know what's on the ballot, now what? Well, you gotta know where to go. Your polling place, the place where you actually cast your vote, is determined by your address. Luckily, finding your polling place is super easy these days. Just hop on your computer or phone and visit your state's election website. They'll have a handy-dandy tool where you can plug in your address and voila! Your polling place will magically appear. Easy peasy. Section 4. Ready, set, vote. Essential items for Election Day. Alright, you're ready to rock the vote, but wait. Before you head out, let's make sure you have everything you need to make your voting experience smooth and hassle-free. Before you head out the door, make sure you've got everything you need. It's always better to be over-prepared than under-prepared. First things first, your ID. This is crucial. Most states require some form of identification to vote, so don't leave home without it. Double-check the specific requirements for your state to avoid any surprises. Next up, your voter registration card. While not always mandatory, it can speed up the process. You don't necessarily need it to vote, but it's always a good idea to bring it along just in case. It can serve as an additional proof of registration. And hey, if you're anything like me, you probably need something to keep you occupied while you're waiting in line. So grab a book, a magazine, or even a crossword puzzle. Or maybe even download a podcast. Waiting times can vary, so having some entertainment can make the wait more enjoyable. Don't forget your phone charger or a power bank to keep your devices running. Also, consider bringing a water bottle and some snacks. Staying hydrated and having a quick bite can keep your energy up, especially if the lines are long. Lastly, check the weather forecast. If there's a chance of rain, pack an umbrella or a raincoat. If it's sunny, don't forget your sunglasses and sunscreen. Being prepared for the weather ensures you're comfortable while waiting. With these essentials in hand, you're all set to cast your vote confidently and comfortably. Happy voting. Section 5. Smooth sailing at the polls. Tips for a hassle-free experience. Alright, you've made it to the polls. Congrats. This is an important step in making your voice heard. Now let's make sure everything goes smoothly. A little preparation can go a long way. First things first, be prepared for a bit of a wait, especially if you're voting during peak hours. Lines can get long, but don't let that discourage you. But hey, think of it as a chance to catch up on your reading or finally listen to that podcast you've been meaning to get to. Bring a book, some music, or even a snack to make the wait more enjoyable. Once you're inside, just follow the instructions from the poll workers. They're there to help. They can guide you through the process and answer any questions you might have. If you have any questions or need assistance, don't hesitate to ask. Poll workers are trained to assist you and ensure that your voting experience is as smooth as possible. And remember, be respectful of your fellow voters and the poll workers. Everyone is there to exercise their right to vote, just like you. We're all in this together. Voting is a communal experience, and showing kindness and patience can make it a positive one for everyone involved. Section 6. Every vote counts. Make your voice heard on Election Day. Your vote is a powerful tool for change, and it's essential that we all participate in the democratic process. By casting your ballot, you're taking a stand on the issues that matter most to you and your community. Alright folks, that's a wrap. But remember, the journey doesn't end here. Stay engaged, stay informed, and continue to be an active participant in your community. Your involvement doesn't stop at the ballot box. You're now armed with all the information you need to conquer Election Day like a pro. From understanding the candidates to knowing where your polling station is, you've got this. Don't forget to review your sample ballot and research any propositions or measures that will be on the ballot. Remember, your vote is your voice, and it's more important than ever to make it heard. Every vote contributes to the bigger picture, shaping the policies and leadership that will guide our future. So wear that "I voted" sticker with pride. So mark your calendars, gather your friends and family, and let's show up in record numbers this election day. Make it a group effort and encourage those around you to participate. The more voices we have, the stronger our democracy becomes. Let's make our voices heard and shape the future of our country. Together, we can create a brighter, more inclusive future for everyone. Your vote is a step towards positive change, so let's make it count. And hey, if you see me at the polls, come say hi. It's always great to connect with fellow voters and share in the excitement of Election Day. Let's make it a memorable experience for all. Just kidding, I'll be hiding in my panic room. Just kidding, maybe. Go vote. Seriously, your participation is crucial. Let's make this Election Day one for the books.